Hey folks, continuing on from last time. We were in this cave. I think we were trying to find the cave dwelling animal, and I didn't find it. And now I'm trying to get out. So I warned you not to get stuck in a cave like I did. One thing that's interesting I just noticed and remembered about caves is they do look like they're more well lit during the day. And this seems a little more well lit than when we were here. So I bet you when we get out of this cave... Was that an opening? Oh, we're out. Okay. Yep. As I thought, we would be out here in the middle of the day. So, kind of neat. I feel like a cave should be like pitch black at all times, but... ultra realism doesn't necessarily mean or make for good gameplay, so... there's that. Alright, so what are they telling us to do? Return to your starship, so let's go. I don't want to spend all day in a cave, but I might go back into another cave if we see like a real big one. Told you about these boxes. Early on, I'm going to try to pick as many of them as I can, because I want to get early materials, which will help us later. See, more carbon. Like, who doesn't need more carbon? Not like there's trees everywhere. Did I scan that thing? Nope. And see, that's another thing. As you're scanning, you might recognize little plants that you didn't see earlier on. Like that animal we already got. Oh, more red dots. Birds. Bird. Got it. Alright, so what's left? I think there's two... Oops, wrong menu. I think there's two animals left. And they're probably in caves. Let's see. Underground and underground. Okay, so... at least now I know I don't need to keep scanning above ground for animals. I already got them all. So, that saves some time. Okay, so life support is low. Oh yeah, look at this carbon crystal here. So, we need the advanced mining laser to get this big one. But you can always get these little small ones around it. Sometimes they'll have like condensed carbon or carbon. Yeah, condensed carbon. There we go. Oh, and then there's this stupid plant here. You want to watch out for that. They're on every planet, I think, and they will hurt you real bad. You can scan them like they're a fauna, I think. Let me see. Actually, does it show up? Yeah, it must show up in the discoveries. Let me see. Flora is what I meant. Yeah, it's a flora. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so... I mean, they look pretty much the same, but you don't want to get near them. They're going to bite you up. If you kill them, you get oxygen, which we're about to need right now. So that worked out. So we're gonna go to recharge equipment, life support, and oxygen. There we go. And that's why we want to kill those things. That and they're offensive because they bite me. I think we already got that big one. I'm still looking for like cool looking trees. Points of interest, etc. on the way to where we're going. That's what this game's all about. Immersing yourself on an alien planet and just seeing all the cool stuff there is. Like, look at those planets. It's crazy. They look like little marbles. It's awesome. I think this plant here recharges your jetpack, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, see, my jetpack is not depleting. Oh, I'm using that. Oh, there's a big cave here too. Folks, I'm sorry. I'm gonna check out this cave. I want to see there's an animal down here. Sometimes when it's too dark, you can just start scanning and look for those red dots. Sometimes. This is way too dark. Even with my flashlight on. This is crazy. Alright, this is probably the last cave I'm gonna check. I can't see. Was this the first cave we were in? I think we were already in this cave. Alright, I don't remember. God, this is dark. Is it because of that cloud? Oh, it was. I don't think I noticed those graphics before, but when that cloud was going overhead, it was actually pitch dark. That's insane. Alright, so did we actually get a hermetic seal or did we learn to make one? Oh no, they gave us one. Okay. So we've repaired the pulse engine, which is good. Did we have... Oh, so it gave us the recipe also, which is really good. Condensed carbon. We got those from those crystals. All right, the other thing we need to repair is going to be this launch thruster. And we need that dihydrogen jelly. I think we've got one of those. So I'm just going to quickly make one. And what was the other thing? We need pure ferrite, which I have a feeling the game's going to tell us how to make. Okay, I already did the dihydrogen. Press X to exit. All right, yeah, there we go. So we're gonna make the, what's this thing called? The refinery, there we go. Okay, that's right. So we're gonna have to refine carbon into condensed carbon. I think we already had it. Or no, the ferrite. So, how do we make that? Access inventory. So that's an item we make. So let's do a... am I in the wrong spot? Oh, you know what? No, it's not. You press down on the D-pad. No, it's up. Up on the D-pad. Sorry. Told you this wasn't a walkthrough. It's your fault. And we can make one, and we just need a metal plate. So do we have enough ferrite dust? Let's see. Yep, we have enough for the plate. So now we've got the plate and the other material, and we can make the refinery using those materials. And I'm gonna put it here. Now, this fits in your inventory, so whenever you're done using it, you just wanna press the right stick or whatever your key is and pick it up and put it back in your inventory. All right, we need 50. What do we need? 50 ferrite? Okay, so I think for fuel we can use carbon. And for input, we want to put in ferrite dust. And if you're ever not sure how to make something, you can just play around with it. So I'm going to put ferrite dust. It's saying we can make pure ferrite. And right here, this ratio is pretty good too. So it's telling us it's 1 to 1. So 1 ferrite dust with fuel is going to make 1 pure ferrite. Sometimes it's 2 to 1. Put 2 in, get 1 out. So we only made 8, so we're gonna need to make, what, 42, or find 42 more of the ferrite dust. So, I don't know, let's get to work. Alright. A lot coming from these little rocks, which is cool. Alright. Probably another couple more. About 42. Yeah, I got more than that, cool. And even if you make too much, like later you're gonna be able to expand your inventory, so it's not a big deal to hold it around, but early on in games like this, oops, the wrong thing. There's a fair amount of inventory management, which can get kind of annoying, but other games do it worse, so it's not a big deal. Alright, now I don't believe you have to retrieve the carbon, but you could still pick this thing up. Actually, let's test it out. If I put this thing back down... Oh, it's in my inventory now, I think. Yeah. Okay. So it takes up inventory space, but you could still deploy it by pressing up on the D-pad. I get it. Okay. I just wanted to see if it, like, remembered I had fuel in it. Okay, so no, it took the fuel out when I took it and put it in my inventory. That's good to know. Not important to the story, but it's good to know. Okay, what are we doing now? Grease the launch thrusters with dihydrogen jelly. We already did that. And now we've got enough pure ferrite. That's right, we didn't actually apply it yet. Okay, here we go. So everything should be good. Starship repaired, launch systems online. Press RT to take off. Here we go. Yeah. We're in space. No, we're not. But we could go to space. I just wanted to fly around the planet and just get a bird's eye view of everything. Like, look down there. That's a settlement. We didn't even run over to that. Okay, you saw the green circles there? You land for free if you see green circles, which is cool. Remember I warned you about launching without enough fuel. There's no launch cost if you're in a green zone, which is great. And you got a save point right here. You may or may not have noticed, once I got out of the ship, it actually did an autosave. But you can also save these save points, which is an outpost. And then there was something I told you I didn't really remember, and which was the point of having these waypoints. But it added the waypoint here, the one we just got. And I guess you can rename and upload, but other than that, I don't really see the significance of it. Anyway, only one container available. What did I get? Oh, I got the motherboard. That's pretty cool. I think that's part of a later quest. What do we got in here? More jelly? Cool, so I don't have to waste my crystals. Then over there's some broken tech. And I don't need to keep these fluids. Give it a second there. Nanites, okay. And there's probably stuff in these buildings. Alright, there's something there. Extract nanites. We're gonna show you what to do with those later. And I think there's something in here. Can I grab that? No? Oh, sometimes they both have things in it. Oh, look, encrypted navigation data. Okay, where'd it go? I saw it just a second ago. Wait a minute. Oh. What? It's glitching. Okay, grab it. Cool. A little bit of a glitch there. Where's that building? Sometimes these buildings have like vendors in them, or we'll just see what it is. If we can find the door. There we go. I think the plants, some of these you can grab and get carbon. I remember that. Encrypted navigation data. What's in there? What did I get? Dihydrogen? Not a whole lot. And this building was kind of small, so I don't think these go anywhere, but you'll find some buildings that connect with tubes and corridors. Okay. Long ago, it seems, an automated distress call went unanswered. If I can crack the encryption pattern, I could potentially extract the coordinates. 1, 2, 6, 24, 20. So 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 4, 24. 24 times 5, 120. So it's 120 times 6, which would be 720. Let's try that. Yep. Distress signal coordinates discovered. Cool. Distress signal. So I wonder if that is a abandoned ship. Could be. This is what's cool about this game, because we've got a main mission going on, but we don't have to just solely do that. Like I told you, there might be stuff I want to do that's just off the beaten path, and that's the glory of this game. Alright, so I marked where the distress signal is coming from, which is a 6-hour walk if we were walking. Wait a minute. What is that? That's that cave animal. Oh my goodness, look. This is that cave we tried to go into. I guess this whole section counts as a cave? Whoa. So we got one in it, so there's one left on this planet. I don't know, maybe I'll go find it offline at some point. I don't want to bore you all with that. That's awesome. Cool. So that's something else we learned. That near some of these settlements is a cave formation. And they've got a big open space here out in front. You know what? I lied. I'm going to check this cave. What are you going to do about it? Probably close my video. That's fine. No, don't do that. Alright, this is a small cave, so gotta get out. Anyway, that's pretty cool. I think I remember reading a tip about that a long time ago, because there were always these cave animals I could never find, and they suggested you look for like a cave oasis or something. And wow, that worked out. Okay. Distress signal. Let's go. Let's go, guys. make fun of those things for being cliche, and then I do them too. Alright, so check out that time. So 15 minutes if I stay at this altitude, but if we go like into the upper atmosphere, I think it's a little shorter. Let's see. Yeah, so you cut it in half. If you want to go real quick, we can go into space. It's our first time in space. Ooh. Okamagsiank system in the Euclid galaxy. I think Euclid is the starting galaxy for everybody. Starting galaxy? What does that mean? Don't worry about it. Alright, distress beacon. So, if we're flying, so let's see, it's telling us how to fly. Test flight controls. Thrust with R. Boost with B. Okay. And then LB and RB are going to test the pulse engine. It's going to make us go real fast. So if you aim at that little icon and then you do it, it's going to take you straight there. And boom, we just saved 15 minutes. You're welcome. You're welcome, guys. Welcome to my walkthrough. Walkthrough, not walkthrough. Wow, it's very dark. Like it. Alright. So, I think we decided... You know, before I land, you can switch this to a third-person view, which I actually prefer to do. Switch starship view. There you go. Yeah, I like that. You can see more stuff. Alright, check out that distress beacon. Hope there's a ship down here. There is a ship. Okay, cool. Now, you're allowed, I think, is it 9 now? It used to be 6 ships. And so I don't have to replace my ship with this one. I think you can get 6. Oh, let's take a look. Before that, I'm gonna check these boxes though. Or not. Okay, I thought I was I thought I was clicking on the ship. That's fine. Wow, look at all this broken junk in here. Like, this is... Okay, this is something I do remember. Picking up like a broken ship like this, you had to repair it or, you know, containment failure. You have to give it these materials to free up this space in its cargo hold, which is really annoying. So if you find an abandoned ship this way, this could be time consuming. And like all these items here, we don't even have them yet. I only know about them because I've played before. But to a new player, if you want to take this ship, you can. But it's probably better just to like scrap it for something else. So I'll probably take it and then scrap it, but I want to check these boxes first. Well, I pressed X. Game's not perfect. There's some glitches. I'll say it again. There's no other game like this. Nothing. I'm not talking about no Starfield, no Star Citizen, or games that were supposed to come out 10 years ago and didn't. Nah, this is here and now. What do we get in here? Something cool? More nanites. Alright, so... this ship looks a lot like ours. Why does it look just like ours but blue? Wait a minute. That's kind of eerie, isn't it? Oh no, the nose is longer. It looks a lot cooler, but again, I don't want to spend time trying to clear out those inventory spaces. So what you do is you compare, and I guess you can claim the ship. Add ship to the collection. So we'll do that. I think that by doing that, that made this my active ship, but I don't want that as my active ship because I can't fly it and I don't want to spend time fixing it. So I'm going to go back to my old ship and get in, and I think just by getting in, it makes this my main ship again. See? Primary starship switched. Alright, I'm going to go into space again. Oh, launch thruster is empty again. Perfect. Okay, someone is trying to communicate with us. Let's see. Incoming transmission. Please identify yourself. I'm blah, blah, blah. I'll identify. I don't know who you are. You are not blah, 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 alone. What? I'm not. The broadcast ends as strangely as it began. Final piece of signal appears to be a set of planetary coordinates. Alright. Is it going to be a different planet? Ooh. Alright, let's go into space. So you might have noticed some of these asteroids here, which is cool. And you can shoot them. And you'll get certain materials. My field of view is really high, though. I don't know if you noticed. Sorry, I'm just admiring the game. I have my field of view on really high, so planets off to the side are getting, like, warped. You see that planet there? It's kind of... I don't know if I like that. So, I think I have my setting too high. So, go into options and camera. The camera? Yeah, flight field of view. Let's go back down to, like, 80 or something. That might help. And this is just going to zoom in, but... maybe it'll help that effect. Yeah, it's better. I like a high field of view when I'm in person, but like in space, things start getting warped. So yeah, we've got all these planets we can go to. Where's it trying to send us? Oh, it's that pair of planets. Okay. Let's check. I'm gonna press start. I'm gonna go to discoveries because we're now in the planet viewing page. This is the only one we've discovered because we landed on it. That's the one we started on, but it's cool. It shows you all where the planets are. Gives you a little bit of info on it. I can rename it if I want. Maybe I'll do that. Anyway, line up with the icon and then LBRB. Oh, you can also scan it. See, it says press left stick for scanning. So one of these planets got scanned. I think it was the right planet. Scan the left one now. Okay, cool. So foggy planet with copper, facium, and silver. We haven't needed copper yet, but I'm sure we will. There's a lot of streaks in this game when you're going fast. I think they look cool. Some people might not like it. It makes it look like we're going light speed, but we're in the same solar system, so there wouldn't have been stars to make that effect, but whatever. I think there's plenty of mods out there you could get to remove those. Lots of cool mods where you can pretty much customize anything. Used to be a lot of graphics mods, but the game is just so good now. There's like no need for that. I'm gonna park down here because I'm gonna get that lost machinery. And let's see, we're gonna land here. This planet's kind of cool though. It's got like a gloomy look. That tree looks like something out of Sleepy Hollow. Okay, broken technology. The sparks. What is it? The sparking wire of machines generate a signal, tapping out its broadcast into the void. Whoever left the message is long gone. Decipher signal. 16. There's that 16 again. Saw that number earlier. No fuel in. Failed to reach station. Hazard protection low. No choice but to go underground. Deployed base computer. Base computer. Okay. As well as the log entry, the signal contains plans for a base computer and a terrain manipulator. Yeah, we need that terrain manipulator so we don't get stuck in caves like I did before. Then he left the base computer will hold more information about whoever is leaving these messages. So let's extract the plans. I don't know if I want to leave it here though. But we can make that terrain manipulator. We just need a lot of carbon, which we might have. Wow, I like this color. Look at this purple color. It didn't look like that when we landed. We need that daylight to come out. I think I saw a bird here. Bird. Might be another type of bird. I think the last planet had a couple different types. And do I have enough carbon to make the nanotubes? Might. I need 2, right? And I think you can hover over it and click or hold X to craft more. Now I've got 2. And I'm out of carbon, so I think we have enough to make our terrain manipulator. Go to multi-tool, A, terrain manipulator. Yep. Sweet. Now, I believe you press, oh, it already switched to it. Y? Y switches between my mining beam or whatever other weapons are attached to it back to the terrain manipulator, and then B will change. Wow, that's pretty. Look at that cave. I don't even want to wreck this cave. Are there any animals in here? Remember, we could check at the discoveries page. Flying. No, nothing's underground. Okay, good. Look, ground, 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 flying, flying. Cool. So we know there's no animals in this cave. I want to go in because it's pretty. And those are like hazardous items. Switch back to your mining beam. Get some oxygen. Don't get too close. You're going to get poisoned. Anyway, you see how each cave has like those rocks we saw before. Some have those flowers. Just a lot of like similarities. I just wanted to come in here because it's pretty. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, right, we were going to test the terrain manipulator. So you want to press Y to select it, and then B chooses what type of manipulation you're doing. So this one says flatten, so you pick a flat surface and hold it. It's going to flatten everything that you choose. What's the other one? Restore. You want to put it back to the way it was. And LB and RB changes size. Okay. And B again is mining. So sometimes I like to just make a big long hole and see if it goes into a cave, or there's some cool stuff we're going to discover later. Alright, it says to gather copper. Just get some of this condensed carbon. You can always get the small crystals. Alright. Oh, look at that rainbow! Wow, this is like purple Sleepy Hollow rainbow world. This is great. This is like something out of Stephen King's Dark Tower. This is crazy. More birds? Wait, something here. What am I scanning? I don't even see it. What? Hold up. I didn't even see what I was scanning. Oh my god, it's tiny. This looks like some sort of flattened Metroid. Wow, okay. I was excited because I've never seen anything like that. Oh, now I see them. They're in like a big group. Okay. Interesting. Oh, hello. Oh, hello there. I'm Obi-Wan. No. Alright, we use our scanner. I think we saw this before. We can see like deposits. We need to look for a copper deposit. Silver. ECM. Silver. I know there's copper here. Okay, that one's 657 units away. Let's see if there's anything closer. 892. That's not closer. 608. I'll mark that one. And no, that's probably the closest. Okay. I'm gonna head that way. Oh! Don't do what I did. I ran out of jet fuel while I was over a big hole, so I fell. You may have noticed when I was going up a vertical wall, it didn't require any more jet fuel. And sorry to say, this looks like enough time on this episode. Thank you for tuning in. Next time, I'll go and check out that copper and continue on the main story. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.